Injury in the explosion last night at the Planet Hollywood restaurant in Cape Town, which left at least one person dead and dozens hurt.
It's not yet known who carried out the attack. One little-known group of Muslim extremists today rejected an earlier claim that it was to blame. In response, some American restaurants here have stepped up their security. Our Foreign Affairs editor, Robert Moore, reports.
This morning, the investigation into the bombing has begun. A crucial question is whether the attack was linked in any way to the US strikes on Sudan and Afghanistan. There has been widespread concern that symbols of America abroad, such as embassies and well-known fast food restaurants, could be targeted in retaliation.
Well, when Clinton okayed the bombing of Sudan and Afghanistan, it left a lot of doubts in people.
Last night's bombing in Cape Town left 5 Britons wounded, all from the Giddings family from Hampshire, who were travelling in South Africa on holiday. Surgeons had to amputate the foot of the 8-year-old daughter. Her parents, brother and grandfather are all suffering from shrapnel wounds. One person was killed, a further 27 injured. It is not clear who was behind the attack, and both the American and South African authorities say they are still trying to establish whether the bombing was politically motivated.
The bomb disposal chaps are still busy at the scene. They have been throughout the night. They are being assisted by 2 FBI agents who are due to fly in later on today.
Other Planet Hollywood restaurants have said that in the light of world events, extra measures would be taken. Managers at their restaurant in London said they had ordered security to be heightened. Other well-known chains, such as Burger King, a British-owned company but with links to the US, are also saying that extra vigilance is now a sensible precaution. Robert Moore, ITN.
The figures released today reveal an impending crisis in the nation's classrooms. The number of graduates choosing to train to be teachers is plummeting. In some key subjects like maths and physics, applications are not even reaching half the official target. The government's promised action, but not the one thing that teaching unions insist is needed: a large, across-the-board pay rise. Ben McCarthy reports.
It's in key subjects like science and maths where teacher recruitment is in crisis. Applications are well below government targets, and the number of graduates turning to a career in teaching is still falling. And the problem is affecting most subjects on the curriculum, and teaching unions are now predicting that some schools could even struggle to staff classrooms.
I think the government has to recognise that, yes, we need a better image for the teaching profession. Yes, we need higher standards. Yes, we certainly need to give teachers the tools to do the job with, but above all, we need to pay them the best possible salaries we can, which will compete with the salaries offered by other professions and other jobs. Otherwise, good honours graduates will vote with their feet.
The government has set targets for the number of new teachers joining the profession, but as of last week in maths, recruitment was 60% down. Recruits in design and technology were down 65%. Information technology 52%, and in the sciences targets were 40% down. Ministers admit the figures are disappointing, but say there are a range of issues that must be addressed, not just pay.
While pay is one of the issues which we think is discouraging some people from going to teaching, there's a whole range of other issues which we're addressing with the Green Paper this autumn, and we want to sort it out as part of a long-term approach.
The government is promising a full review of the teaching profession within the next few months and says it will address issues like career structure and the image of teaching. But many unions say the best way to recruit more teachers is by offering better salaries. Ben McCarthy, ITN.